welcome you guys to another video. Today we have a special guest, and not just a special guest, but a family member, a dear family member. Matter of fact, our favorite uncle, Michael Braxton Sr. He's going to join me today in making crab cakes. I didn't want you just to take my word for it. I wanted you all to see how simple it is to use B3 crab cake seasoning to make restaurant quality crab cakes. So without further ado, let's bring on Uncle Michael. Come on in.
Hello.
All right, so we're gonna get started. Uncle Michael's gonna run this show. He's gonna show you all how easy it is. It's just so simple to make quality crab cakes. So here we have 16 ounces of jumbo lump crab meat.
Yes.
So he's gonna start, he's gonna add the 3 simple ingredients.
Tony, I want to tell you, I enjoy cooking. I went to school for cooking.
Wonderful.
Yes, I went to Carver, Votech, back in 1965.
Wow. Were y'all making crab cakes back then?
We made everything. We prepared food and we served it to the teachers.
Wonderful.
Yes, and so I had a passion for cooking. I love cooking. One main thing you do is hygiene.
Hey,
Always
that's right,
wash
that's
your
right.
hands.
So our hands are washed, just so that you all
Already
know we
washed.
already washed our
Yes.
hands. So
And washing your hands is the very basic thing about cooking. The second thing is you got it all laid out and everything is ready. I see, oh gosh, this crab cake mix. Tell me, how did you come up with this?
because we used to struggle with catering, trying to figure out, it was just making crab cakes was like, especially when you had to have at least 200 crab cakes. Yes, and then trying to lay out every single ingredient and just making sure that they were precise, you know,
Yes.
the amounts. But we came up with this as our version of Crab Classic. So we love it. It makes life so easy. We don't even hesitate making crab cakes now, because it's like 1, 2, 3 simple ingredients. Your crab meat, your seasoning, 2 hours, let it set, and you're ready to eat them.
People don't understand what you said. It's 2 different styles of cooking. Cooking for your family and yourself, and cooking as a business. When you're cooking for yourself, oh, I love that because it's fun.
Oh, it is.
Fun.
It is.
And when you're cooking for a big, a large amount of people, you've got to make sure that your taste is good.
Yes.
You want it to taste good for them. So let's start out with a 1/2 cup.
Yeah, it's just a
Okay.
half cup.
Always start off with your dry ingredients first. Always. You know, a round teaspoon. I usually say, bam, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Close enough. So,
Yes.
okay, we got our classic mix here.
Yes.
Okay. What else are we going with next?
You're just gonna put in this
The
half.
mayo?
Yep, just the mayo.
Oh, gosh, mayo. Just a good mayo?
Yes,
Always.
actually, it's we use Hellman's.
Good. That's premium mayonnaise. Don't get that cheap stuff mayonnaise.
No, you definitely want a nice quality
Yes.
mayo. Even your ingredients, if you can, because crab meat can be costly. It can be very expensive. So
Yes.
you want to make sure that you have some quality ingredients with your
always.
crab cakes. But this
Amazing.
makes life so much easier, believe it or not.
People tell you, you gotta follow directions, you gotta make sure you use A, B, C. I'm not an ABC person.
You're not an ABC.
No. I'll make it up how I feel like it.
Okay,
Because
we got you.
this is your show.
Yeah.
I'm cooking
The way-
I like.
There you go.
I usually like to do my eggs separate and beat the eggs first. But we can fold the eggs in here.
You can fold it in.
Just fold it in. It's still the same. You see how creamy and nice and creamy it is?
Yes, and
See, that's what you want. You don't want dry crab cakes.
no, you definitely
Okay.
don't want dry. But these, I promise you, they will not be dry. I
Okay.
promise you that.
Okay, see how good that's mixed in there?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yes.
the last thing we need,
What we got?
1 teaspoon of yellow mustard.
Yellow mustard, 1 teaspoon. Oh,
Yes, just 1
let's see,
teaspoon.
1 tablespoon or teaspoon?
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon?
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we don't need a whole lot because most people who enjoy crab cakes, especially with this lump meat right here,
Mm-hmm.
it's really, crab meat is sort of kind of sweet, and you want to keep the flavor of the crab meat. Now, you're welcome to add as much as you like. If you want to add more seasoning, or if you want to add more mustard, if you like mustard flavor in your crab cake. But I like the taste of the crab. I like a little seasoning, and I like to taste my crab. I mean, if you're going to pay almost $30 for a pound of crab meat, then I think you ought to be able to taste what you purchase.
Yes. My mother, when she did crab cake, she used to always say, add the claw meat, add a claw meat in it.
She like claw
Because
meat?
because she liked the saltiness that the crab meat had.
Now it makes a good soup.
The
claw.
The claw.
Makes a really good crab soup.
See how nice and even.
Yeah, and see how, and as a matter of fact, this will take you probably about 2 minutes, 3 minutes to make. Put them in the oven. Put them in the refrigerator for 2 minutes.
Cooking is so much fun. It's so much fun.
And it is. And
Yeah.
we enjoy it. Our favorite part is eating it. That's the favorite part. Now, I enjoy it.
Okay, so we got that done. So we
Yeah,
ready
we're
to
gonna
fold
fold
it?
this in. Yeah, we're gonna fold all of that in. And the one thing we didn't do, we don't drain our crab meat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That also keeps some of the moisture in, because when you have some type of crumb or cracker or breadcrumbs, which we have very little, you want to make sure you have enough liquid to moisten, so
Yes.
you do not have to drain your crab meat.
Oh, look how nice that is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just smell the aroma with it also. Good.
And what I recommend is that even before you form your patties, cover this with some plastic wrap.
Let it rest.
Yes, let it rest. I know
Yes.
it's tempting when you see the crab meat all, in the bowl together. Like, I just want to eat this. Like, kind of give them a view of it. Let's turn it up this way so they can see how nice
Yeah,
this
see
is.
how it is? You haven't broken up the lump crab meat in it. It's still contained together, and you got enough ingredients in there to keep it together.
And once it sets in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, you can even do overnight, but the least you need is 2 hours. I would put this in the refrigerator, cover with plastic wrap, make sure it's airtight, let it set for 2 hours, and come back and form your crab cakes. However, as you already know, we have what?
The magic of TV?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Where's the magic of TV? So we already formed these crab cakes for you.
Look how beautiful.
Right?
Look how
Look
beautiful.
at these
Look
crab
at it.
cakes. Aren't they
Look at it.
gorgeous?
And it's got nice color.
Right? So
This is what I like to do.
I'm
Little
gonna just fix
paprika.
this. Go ahead. I'm just gonna fix
Okay, go
this
ahead.
one here. No, you go
Melt it
ahead.
together.
Yes, and I'm gonna wash my hands, but you can go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna grab some water.
Bam. Oh. Bam. 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 Look at the color. Look at the color. Look at the color. It's not too much. And what I always do is stick your finger down in it just to press it down, because with crab cakes, it always get done on the outer surface first. So you have to make sure that they're flat enough that the flavor will come.
Yep, and we have a solution for that. And guess what that solution is?
What is it?
Water. Most
Oh.
people would think, why would you add water to the crab cake pan? Well, guess what, guys? It keeps these crab
see?
cakes very moist, and it steams everything, so your crab cakes are done. And then lemons, we actually put fresh lemons in the pan, because of course lemon and seafood goes really well together.
Yes.
But it just gives it a beautiful taste, a nice taste. So if you've seen that I had this half cup,
A half cup of water.
the instructions on the back of the package tells you to add a quarter cup.
This is
But
so
because
neat.
in this
Yes.
crab meat, yes, it tells you exactly how to make them, what temperature to put the oven on. We typically do 500 degrees, but our instruction says 350, just so that you can get used to making the crab cakes without burning them. Because if you put it on 500 and you don't know how to really watch it and make sure and know when they're ready, you could end up with a dry crab cake. So we just say, to be safe, just put it on 375 and let it cook for a little bit. The water will keep your crab cakes nice and moist, and they will brown very, very nicely.
What is this B3?
B3,
B3.
breaking bread with the Braxtons.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
B3,
love
breaking
it.
bread. So that's what they're doing right now. They're breaking bread with us.
Okay.
So we're gonna put these crab cakes in the oven
Okay.
for.
Am I ready?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
For 15 minutes on 500 degrees. All right, guys, we're back. The crab cakes are ready.
Yes.
Uncle Michael's gonna grab them out the oven
Okay.
for us, so you all can see how they turned out.
My little mitt here.
Right?
Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful.
Yes, these are really nice.
Okay.
They
I'm gonna
turned
set
out
it
beautifully,
right
didn't they?
Here first. Close up the oven.
Right? Look at those crab cakes. These are made with colossal crab meat and jumbo lump crab meat. So
God.
don't they look delicious?
And it didn't take long. either.
Nope, 15 minutes. 15 minutes and
gosh.
you're ready to eat.
But, okay. I want to flake it a little bit on the plate.
You want to put it on a plate? All right. How about we get a plate ready? How about we get ready to eat?
Okay.
So you can break bread with the Braxtons, right? So we cheated today, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. We cheated. We done made some instant mashed potatoes and some broccoli, but guess what? It works. So we're eating in less than what, a half hour?
Well,
So
we're not cooking for a restaurant. We're cooking for home, right?
yes, this is home cooking, so you can
Cooking
make
home, you can do
potatoes.
that.
Yes, so do you have the, here you are. We're gonna put some scoop of potatoes on there, mashed potatoes. You can doctor it up however you like. We have some steamed spinach, steamed
Always.
broccoli.
The main part of your plate should be vegetables.
Should be vegetables.
Always vegetables.
But you know what, you need more than.
Well, we're going to work with this.
We're gonna work with this? You want me to hold that? Oh,
No,
this is
don't
hot.
bring your hand. No.
Yeah, please, I should have
We
put that.
got this.
You got that?
Look how nice.
Oh, look at that. Now tell me that this isn't restaurant quality.
This is restaurant quality, and
So
look,
we gotta
look.
hold it up so they
Let
can
me,
see.
let me show you the flavor. Look at it. Inside. It's beautiful.
Right? Just
Your
a little
ingredients
garnish.
that you put in there. Want a little bit of.
Yeah, just a
what
little
is it?
parsley. Let's just
Parsley.
go. Yeah.
Bam! Miss it.
You missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, this butter. Look at that.
There
Little
we go.
chives. You can add butter.
Oh, no need for much butter. This is nice. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. I want to tell you, as beautiful as this, nothing to compare with your home.
Oh, bless your heart.
You
Nothing
have
to
a
compare.
beautiful home.
Yes,
Beautiful home.
it's a blessing. It's a
Yes.
blessing, and we thank God because we got here from the backs of you all, just watching our family, our aunts, our uncles, our parents, just watching what they did and mimicking it, and also adding to it. So we're here because of you all. You know, God rest her soul, Mommy Joyce. You know, it's just so wonderful to actually have a legacy, and we know where the legacy started. You know, even though our parents weren't able to do a whole lot because there were limited resources. However, we just thank God for this home because it's evident of what they instilled in us. Right?
Y'all are marvelous. Y'all
Yes.
marvelous.
So check out this plate. Uncle Michael did a fabulous job. I mean, an excellent job making
See?
these crab cakes. Head
Head
chef,
chef.
Michael Senior.
Sous chef.
I'm the sous chef today, y'all. And I don't mind. I don't mind because I'm always ready to learn. Always ready to learn.
Do I get a package of
Yes,
this to take
sir.
home
You
with
get
me?
to take this home
Oh,
with you.
yes.
Try it out. Just let us know how your crab cakes turn out. Do a video, send it to us as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so
World
hopefully,
class dining.
hopefully,
with the
yeah,
work.
hopefully, Wanda would just go ahead and make you your own crab cakes because we're all about to eat these.
Okay.
Right?
I'm ready.
We're
I'm
getting
ready.
ready to break
All right.
bread with the Braxton. So, guess what, guys? Thank you for joining us. We're getting ready to eat.
Bon
Bon
appetit.
appetit.